Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction and hopefully the style of contest.
And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Looks to thread it through. He's had a shot! Goal! Ajax! And Ajax take the lead. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And he's there to cut it out. And it's played forward. That's the throw. Shot at goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
It's out for a goal kick. Robin. Ajax have hit the front early, a foothold in the game. Goes for goal! Forward it goes. Cuts it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. And here's the chance to counter. Going through. Nicely controlled. Surely. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Sergio Ramos. Ronaldinho. A real chance. He's gone for it! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, I suppose it wasn't the worst attempt if you consider how far out he was.
Galatasaray seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that.
No?
Well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
Has a goal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Great lead!
Oh, it's die-hard defence, and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Ziyech gets away from his opponent. And now the breakaway. Gets the better of his man. Beautifully done. Goes for goal! Oh, brilliant! That is brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And this is getting better and better.
Ajax are really...
Tries a shot! Oh, another save.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see.
Very well to intervene. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Help's available out wide. Shapes to shoot. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Torreira. Ziyech. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He's left his man. There's the delivery. And it's been given away. Sergio Ramos. Ajax are leading with half-time drawing close. Just needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Deftly done. Robin. Torreira drives it forward. Battles to win it back. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And that's a foul, free kick's been given. He's got options out wide. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Lobs it in gently. Hoists it forward. That has put a stop to that. Ziyech. That intervention was very... And the shot! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Real chance!
Cafu.
Look forward. What does he try from here? He's made sure that that won't get through. Yeah. Good idea, just poorly executed. And that'll be the final action of the first half. We'll back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Ajax ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we're already back underway here. And it's got through. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Roberto Carlos, and it's played forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. And that'll go straight through to the keeper.
Cafu.
Kaka. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted.
Sanchez.
Drives it forward. Vieira. Roberto Carlos. Time and again they are repelled. Hits one! And yes, it's there! The second half off to a spectacular start. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
It's got through. Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Ajax take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
He's got away. Oh, not quite. Triol. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Has a go! Oh, taken with style. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. That was glorious. Pinpoint accuracy.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems.
Big chance! No mistake! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Galatasaray! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Yes, the turn and finish is to be admired, but what about the sense of urgency and desire to move the ball?
And the finish! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Zayek. Batshuayi. He's had a go! It's off target and by quite a way. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. This looks very much like a shoring up of the rear guard. Look, oh, he's gone for it! He can pounce on that! In it goes! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Oh, that's great awareness. Full marks to him, as he was just that bit quicker than everyone else on the follow-up.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's gone for it! And that would have been game, set and match.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
Good ball. Goalkeeper's ball. Sergio Ramos. Zaha. Zaha gets flagged offside. Bergkamp. Has a pop! Oh, the ball's come loose! Shot at goal! Oh, should have put that away.
Yeah, this is part of the job. Head down and keep plugging away.
He gets past his man. Keeper's ball. Sergio Ramos. Bergkamp. Forward it goes. He's tried one. Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Hoists it forward. Finds himself eased off the ball. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Real chance! And that certainly packed the punch. And there goes the final whistle. Quite a game, memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. Your final thoughts, Jim? Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation.
Goal! It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example. I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
Galatasaray trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Speculative strike. Emerson. Ronaldo. Ziyech. Torreira. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Galatasaray just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Ronaldinho. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, a throw in. Galatasaray seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Roberto Carlos, forward pass. Ronaldo. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. He's got through. He gets past his man. Could move up a gear here. Ronaldinho. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Torreira plays it forward. And it's Ziyech. In with a header! It's in! What a great header, got plenty on that.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met.
Romario! He's missed, but not by that far. Plays it out to the flank. Emerson, forward it goes. Oh, that had to be more accurate. It's gone out for a throw-in. Zico. Romario. Good idea, just poorly executed. Ronaldo. Oh, good interception. Tries to get it forward quickly. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Peter, the keeper knows that even if his wall is perfect, it doesn't serve as any...
Ronaldinho! That's a half-decent try. Goalkeeper's ball. Hoists it forward and back to base. Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho. He'll try from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Ziyech. Zico. And it's played forward. Ronaldinho. Quick glance at... Ronaldo! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Oh, he's found him in space. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. knocks it away. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Already up and running for the second half. And help's available out wide. Well, that's one way to annoy his teammates. Ball's out on the left now. What a ball this has turned out to be. Gets it back. Either side really getting hold of the ball. And has a hit! It's anyone's ball. Ball's gone out of play. That's a good ball to find him. Ziyech. Going through. Away from immediate danger. It's a loose ball. Ronaldo. He's got away. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. Room for a shot. Has a pop! Goal! Galatasaray! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Romario! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Up to meet it!
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
He's found his man. Gets away from his opponents. Shot at goal! Really well taken goal. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them.
Tries a shot! And more, and more, and more! And surely that settles it!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunt.
Up he gets! And they've been caught out here. Another chance! He scores! They're back within reach! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
So is this the start of a comeback? That's not going to make it. Adriano. And he's going long. Oh, that's nice. Has a hit! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Oh, well defended, that had to be done.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Cafu. Forward it goes. Ronaldinho. Adriano. He's had a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And here's Mauro Icardi.
Mauro Icardi really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Back into the middle. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He'll hit it! Lacking in accuracy.
Galatasaray really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Kaka. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, and he knew all along what he wanted to do, and it's a really great instinctive finish.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Cut out in the nick of time. Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. That's a promising ball. He's left his man. Big chance! One-on-one! Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, games like this, Peter, can often hinge on the smallest of details, so you have to wonder what effect it's going to have on everybody on this pitch now.
Gets the ball. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Adriano. Roberto Carlos. Could have here their final chance. Towering header! And that is the last effort of the game. Quite a game, memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a fitting atmosphere, and I think football won this time.
Well, thanks to Jim, we both wish you a very good evening. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. A mouth-watering game this. Oh, that's magnificent!
And if that's a sign of things to come, he could make himself unplayable here. On some occasions, when star players really mean business, the entertainment value rockets, and we could be in for a treat after such a stunning opening.
What a fabulous hit! No keeper in the world is keeping that out.
Well, there was no pressure from the defence, and you have to say they were actually asking for that.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. And that's been won straight back, dashing forward at pace. Looking to break out here. He's got options out wide. He's gone for it! Really well taken goal.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Galatasaray are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Galatasaray grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Zidane. There's the through ball. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Up to meet it! And that's caused a worry or two.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Hoists it forward. Forward it goes. Batshuayi. Oh, that is asked. Goes for goal! Zidane, it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. It's a loose ball. Defenders on the back foot. Going through. Has a pop! Oh, taken with style. And they've got their lead back. And that really is so impressive.
I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
He's just gone and reminded us yet again.
Has a pop! It's in! Galatasaray are back in business. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what...
Going for goal! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Evra tries to get it forward quickly. Pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. Ziyech. Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, the goalkeeper needs to have everything to his liking, and he's barking out the orders now.
He'll fancy himself from here. He's gone for it!
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. It was worth a go.
And it's played forward. Gets it back. Back for a throw. Chance to shoot! Oh, that's a fine challenge. Aimed in towards the centre. Has a look and has a go. Missed by a fraction.
It's a busy front line, lots of movement.
And is that working for you?
Well, not really. To be honest, I'm not a great fan of taking goal potential away from the penalty box.
Zidane. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Ziyech. Oh, he's found him in space. Shoots! Goal! Galatasaray! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Batshuayi at his razor-sharp best there.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, for me, this team seems...
Has a hit!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture. Batshuayi. Zidane. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Cuts it out. Torreira drives it forward. Decent looking ball. Batshuayi! Desai looks to thread it through. He's made sure that that won't get... Real chance! No mistake! They've done it again! It is incredible! What are you thinking about the goal?
Yeah, anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Bukayev. And we hit half-time, and it has been a pretty crazy game so far. The game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Gets away from his opponents. That's good defending, very good defending. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Batshuayi. Bukayev. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And help's available out wide. He's left his man. Hits one! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
He gets past his man, goes for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Yeah, hoists it forward. Forward it goes. Back into the middle. Timely intervention. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Ziyech gets the better of, and the finish! Decent enough try.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Forward it goes. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning with...
Belts one. Oh, he's done well. Great stop. Defending of the shot at goal. Oh, real danger here. Done very well to intervene. Sanchez hoists it forward, and it's played forward. Torreira plays it forward.
Batshuayi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And it's played forward. Bukayev. Zidane. He'll try from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Forward it goes. Zaha. He's got options out wide. He's got away. Shapes to shoot!
That's a cracking strike, and it may have stung the palms of the keeper.
Perez. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Keeps everyone guessing. Whistle's gone, that's foul. So what can they conjure from this one? So, to pass or to shoot? That is his question. Well and truly turned on its head. And he's produced a beauty. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Perez. Battles to win it back. It's loose. And he has been fouled there. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between the sides. He's gone for goal. What a save from Muslera! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge.
Shoots! Oh, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
Aurier tries to get it forward quickly. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Shooting chance! In it goes! Dying minutes, and we're all square again! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
All square again into the dying minutes. Good ball. Too much on it. And that's the keepers. We are into overtime. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Cut out in the nick of time. Lobs it in gently. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Yeah, no daylight between these two sides, but I have to say, neither side really did enough to find a winner. They just cancelled each other out.
Short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! That is wonderful to watch. A quite brilliant finish.
Yeah, and an absolute correct decision to take it first time on the volley. It caught everyone by surprise. What a strike.
So we have a breakthrough. Now he's had a shot! And he's cut it out. Zayed hits one! Oh, should have been the equaliser.
Oh, that's a great response, though, and it's a statement declaring that they're not done with this yet.
And back to the keeper. Sanchez. Zayed. Makaleli. Plays it long. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Zidane. It's the through ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. This could spell danger. Has a hit! And that would have won it.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Hoists it forward. Out to the right. Ziyech. Whipped in. And he's there to clear it. Time reaches half-time.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this test. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it. And now for the final act. Just brushed off the ball there. Muslera. Sergio Ramos. Kyle Walker. And that's been levered clear. To get it away. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. And it's played forward. Forward it goes. Zaha is onto it and can take it up. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. It's got through to him. It's a brilliant interception.
Yeah, it's...
Looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it.
Galatasaray have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Sergio Ramos. Zaha has it out wide and in space. Played into the middle. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This one of the great amphitheatres of the... He's had a shot! He's scored!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example. Looking back at that, that's how you...
Ronaldinho!
Oh, I like the little feint he came up with to produce the effort. Very, very tidy.
And it's played forward. Hoists it forward. Ronaldinho. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Ronaldo. Fires from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Forward it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly. Ronaldo. He's made sure that that won't get through. Ronaldo! He scored!
Now listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And that's been levered clear. Maradona. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. He's got options out wide. Real chance! Gets good distance on it. And it's Zayat. Hits one! Well, that's caused a worry or two.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
And it's played forward. Tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Just brushed off the ball there. Plays it out to the wing. It's a promising ball. Can he find a... Has a goal! Really well taken goal. And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Speculative strike. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Galatasaray were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Vieira tries to get it forward quickly. Plays it out to the flank. Timely intervention. Ronaldinho has a look and has a go. Played out to the right. Gets the better of his man. Ronaldo. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Attempts to play it through. Going through. Cafu. Galatasaray are playing with a pleasing width here.
Especially that front line.
Is it working for you?
It's not movement for the sake of it, and yes, it
Goes for it! That has certainly tested the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
And Batshuayi! He's done very well to get to that.
Batshuayi simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Well, they could break here. And here's Batshuayi with the shot! Good idea, just poorly executed. Ziyech. Ronaldo. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Ziyech. It's a brilliant interception. Ronaldinho. Tries lifting it over. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. And here's Ziyech. Chance! Great strength, too strong for his opponent. That's a throw. Well played, he saw that coming. And it's hoisted clear. Cristiano Ronaldo. Maradona. And the counter is on. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Vieira. Has a hit! Mighty close.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Davis. Ronaldo. He's pinged one through here. And he's there to cut it out. Sanchez. Hoists it forward. Forward it goes. Now it's Batshuayi. He's got a one. And the finish! They've done it! Galatasaray are back in business. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sent.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's got a chance from here, but not the kindest angle. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought a starting position was...
Cristiano Ronaldo! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Oh, that was great pressure to force the initial error.
Oh, real danger here. Gets it back. Belts one. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Hoists it forward. And it's played forward. Torreira goes looking. Played back in. He could be in here. Shoots! Goal! Galatasaray! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
Galatasaray take the lead.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
And he's cut it out.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
He's gone for it! And for a moment, time stood still.
A chance that's created through very good grafting. Did well to get in the face of his opponent.
He's in space and looking for options.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Keeper sends it forward. Cuts it out. Sergio Ramos. And back to base. He'll try from distance. Well, it was a chance, but eat and drink for the keeper. And they've been caught out here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Messi. And help's available out wide. He gets past his man. Oh, what a ball. Going for goal! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Galatasaray are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Galatasaray go 2 up and into a position of real strength. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Sanchez gets into the right position to intercept. Sané gets away from his opponent. Goalkeeper's ball. Vieira tries to get it forward quickly. Luis Suarez. Quick drop, shot at goal! It's there! And what a climax we have here!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Looking for space out wide. Chance to shoot!
Galatasaray probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Loose ball, who's going to get... Fires from distance. And it's Sané. He's got options out wide. Tries a shot! Oh, taken with style. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Has a hit! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Well, in the end, it got away. They just weren't allowed to build on their lead. They lost their lead, and they lost the game. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Gibber Champu didn't quite recover from the early blow, Peter, after which they just got stuck in chase mode.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Yeah. Questions were asked, but he's given it. Mbappe! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Big chance! Has a pop!
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a
Shapes to shoot. Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Good idea, just poorly executed. He's picked him out. He shapes to shoot! And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, good interception. It's got through to him. Up to meet it. Goal! Ajax! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Cafu. Belts one. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Cafu. Ajax are playing with a pleasing width here.
Especially that front line.
Is it working for you?
It's not movement for the sake of it.
He's had a go! Oh, taken with style! And they're at it again, in double quick time! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space.
Up he gets! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Oh, that's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Mbappe finds him. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh, bang on target. Ronaldinho. It could be in. Fires from distance. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Tried to play it through.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
deftly done. And it's got through. And the flag has stayed down. Vieira. Kaka. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Just brushed off the ball there. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Ball through needs to be good here. Gets the penalty. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact...
And he has been fouled there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs the...
Oh, how's that for a goal? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And with that goal comes comfort. Dispatched expertly, nicely done. Ajax take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
He's through the middle. Shoots! And the follow-up! They are rampant! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
That's just great play, Peter. A textbook example for any wannabe footballers out there on positioning and...
Hits one! Quick ball forward. Done very well to intervene. Hoists it forward. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Lifted it over.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Alaba tries to get it forward quickly. Throw in. Ronaldinho. And it's played forward. Sergio Ramos. Oh, and look who's there doing the defending. There's the end of the first half. And the action is back on the way.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Shot at goal! Great save, that was not easy.
Yeah, maybe the circumstances are beginning to heap on the pressure because they're trying to force it.
Well played, he saw that coming. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. He's played him through. Header! Oh, extraordinary.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Forward it goes. Hoists it forward. Has a goal! Saved. That's good keeping.
Well, they're being made to force the issue, but they need to be patient and a little more composed.
Repelled by the keeper. He'll hit it! He's kicked it out, just.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Too much distance on that. Tries to get it forward quickly. keeper's equal to it.
Yeah, maybe the circumstances are beginning to heap on the pressure because they're trying to force it.
Towering header! Oh, the keeper's done just about enough.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
It's a good foot in there. Oh, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Ronaldinho, and it's played forward. Going through, he's gone for it! Tries to get it forward quickly. Looking to break out here. Has he picked him out? Caught offside that time. Vieira. Cafu. And help's available out wide. Up for the header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And they've been caught out here. Cut out in the nick of time. Cafu. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Here it comes. Robin. He's left his man. Robin! It's there! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Ajax tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. He's found his man. Real chance! Oh, it's bounced out! Well positioned to make that interception. Good ball. And here's the chance to counter. He's one-on-one! Speculative strike. And that's wide.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Kaka. Cafu. And that's been won straight back. Ronaldinho. Shoots! That has faded wide.
Well, they're being made to force the issue, but they need to be patient and a little more composed.
And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. He's made sure that that won't get through. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Ronaldinho. Loose ball, tries a shot! Cuts it out, forward it goes. Plays it out to the flank. Hoists it forward. 2 minutes to be added on. Plays it out to the wing. Ball's gone out of play. Gets it back. And that is that. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way. Your reflections then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.